Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Today, let's delve into the fundamental principles of Islam by discussing 10 things that are deemed forbidden or haram in our faith. These prohibitions serve as pillars of guidance, steering us towards a life of righteousness and moral integrity. Haram is an Arabic term used in Islam to describe actions, behaviors, or items that are considered forbidden, sinful, or prohibited according to Islamic teachings. The concept of haram is central to Islamic ethics and morality, guiding Muslims in their daily lives to uphold the principles and values of their faith. The opposite of haram is halal, which refers to actions, behaviors, or items that are permissible and lawful according to Islamic teachings. Together, haram and halal delineate the boundaries of acceptable conduct and guide Muslims in making moral and ethical decisions. The determination of what is haram and what is halal is derived from the Quran, the holy book of Islam, and the Hadith, which are collections of sayings, actions, and approvals of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Islamic scholars interpret these sources to establish guidelines for personal and societal conduct, addressing various aspects of life, including worship, diet, finance, ethics, and social interactions. So here are 10 acts in Islam that are considered as haram, starting with Number 1. Shirk, the act of associating partners with Allah, stands as the gravest sin in Islam. The belief in the oneness of Allah, or Tawhid, lies at the core of our faith, emphasizing His sole sovereignty and divinity. Number 2. Consuming alcohol and intoxicants clouds the mind, distorts judgment, and leads to behaviors that undermine individual and societal well-being. Islam advocates for clarity of thought and abstention from substances that impair our faculties. Number 3. Engaging in riba, or usury, contradicts the principles of fairness and justice inherent in Islamic finance. Muslims are encouraged to pursue economic activities that promote mutual benefit and uphold ethical standards. Number 4. The consumption of pork and pork products is prohibited in Islam due to the impurity associated with swine flesh. This dietary restriction reflects the importance of maintaining physical and spiritual purity in our lives. Number 5. Dishonesty and deceit corrode the foundations of trust and integrity in society. Islam champions truthfulness, transparency, and sincerity in all interpersonal dealings, fostering harmonious relationships based on mutual respect and honesty. Number 6. Backbiting and slander poison the bonds of community and undermine the principles of brotherhood and sisterhood in Islam. Muslims are enjoined to speak with kindness and refrain from spreading rumors or engaging in malicious gossip. Number 7. Gambling and games of chance foster greed, addiction, and social injustice. Islam emphasizes moderation and self-discipline, discouraging activities that lead to financial ruin and moral degradation. Number 8. Premarital and extramarital relationships contravene the sanctity of marriage and the preservation of family values in Islam. Chastity, modesty, and fidelity are upheld as virtues to be cherished and safeguarded. Number 9. Theft and robbery violate the rights of individuals and disrupt the social order established by Islamic principles. Muslims are called upon to uphold the sanctity of property and refrain from unjustly taking what does not belong to them. And finally, number 10. Engaging in witchcraft, sorcery, or divination diverts believers from the path of righteousness and leads them astray from the guidance of Allah. Islam rejects superstition and emphasizes reliance on the Almighty for guidance and protection. In conclusion, these 10 prohibitions serve as moral compass points, guiding Muslims towards a life of piety, righteousness, and adherence to the teachings of Islam. By avoiding that which is forbidden and embracing that which is permissible, we strive to fulfill our spiritual obligations and attain closeness to our Creator. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of haram in Islam. May Allah guide us all on the path of righteousness and grant us strength to resist temptation. On a final note, if you found this video helpful in any way, it would be greatly appreciated if you can hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. Also, best of luck to you in your own journey, and we hope to see you again in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.